Alrighty, hello, welcome back to the Lonesome Guild. Apologies for the late start. I am somewhat sleep deprived, and I just did not want to be rushed today. So, we are back with our buddies. So, we have Mr. Fox. Great, walking across a giant desert. Sounds like a real fun time. We have Da Vinci. Can't believe we're traveling to Nunnuit. I've read so much about it. We have Ran. Heck yeah, heading out to smash some champions. And help them too. Yes, that's what we're doing. As with all stories with this kind of tone, there's corruption of some description, and that has affected the previous champions, and now it's our job to help them. And this guy, the Herald of the Only One, who I do not entirely trust. Thou wilt likely feel fatigue, not of the body, but of the mind. Prepare thyself. All right. So, before we go to Nunnuit, I'm actually going to backtrack to Lower Crinklewood, because we've got some, let's see. Got some side quests. There's still a lemon to find in Aquilarium. The treasure in Galliant Castle. Felicanth sighting in Galliant Castle. Aquilarium and Trummelporta. Okay, let's start by going to Galliant Castle. Access to balcony? I think it's probably the entrance that's the fastest to get to the spot I'm thinking of. Which is the treasury. Can't remember which of the quests is going to the treasury. Alright. Treasury is around here somewhere, I think. Here, I believe? Should have the key now. Okay, and in this treasury, it's a puzzle, naturally. Okay. So, now one of these deals, okay? Alright. So, Fran, you stay there. Da Vinci. Let's move you forward. Odoran. Excuse me. Okay. Da Vinci. Back to Ran. And then, you can now access this, which clears all of those. Okay. Now we can do that. Okay. All right. Chest. There's the family treasure. So that's that one. Does it say what it is? A well-worn and much-mended plush teddy bear. Though this plush bear Has obviously seen a lot of use, it has been expertly mended many times over the course of its long life. A little bit of embroidery on the pad of one of its paws says Archibald. Okay. And quests, so... Bellicant signing in Galliant Castle. Alright. It does not say where in Galliant Castle. Also, this seems less like a treasury and more like just a bedroom. Excuse me. Yeah, treasure room. Yeah. Okay, let's see if we can get to grips with how Rantam works. Ow. Okay. Alright, who... Okay, that does lots of repeating damage, but also leaves you vulnerable. Okay. Ow. Okay. Okay. Let's get some healing. Ooh, that's good healing. Okay. Okay, so it seems to me that Rantam is best left doing his own thing, because his attack leaves him vulnerable. All right. All right. Ah, wait. Yeah, he's resistant to magic. Okay. Oh, he's a spinning top. Okay. Yeah. Come on. Okay. 3 of us, and we've gotten more powerful since the last time we went through this boss fight. Or I guess this is a mini-boss, actually. Okay. Okay, so this required 3 people to push. What's here? Oh, this. Well. So that'll get us over there then. Okay, and Fox. You can pull this, which opens that. All right. Why on earth would Rantam decide that that's the way to run? Okay. Tourmaline Trinket. What is that? Wrong button. Not relationship. Inventory. Tourmaline Trinket. Significantly raises strength and magic. Okay. Hmm. Let's see. Not sure why that's still highlighted. Anything useful over here? That's that puzzle room. And what's this way? I already did that. Hmm. Hmm. The quest did not really say where in Galliant Castle. Actually, I do seem to remember a room in the courtyard that was not accessible to me before. Hello, Cobalt. Fox game? It is about more than just foxes. Okay. Yeah. Also, the fox appears to be a spy of unknown intentions. Who decided? Well, I guess Rand decided. Oh. Okay. Okay, so they didn't actually activate until... until they were actually within view. Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of Rantown. Ow. Alright. Let's see. This way, I think. Already dealt with that. So, Cobalt, I don't know if you've played this, but if you haven't, you should. It's this way. Apparently, Cobalt tried to say something that the sensor would not accept. Okay. Okay. Pot refresh. Please watch the VOD. Too tired to remember much. Okay, so... All right, so one member of each of the species chosen to ascend to demigodhood, under the by the one true God, the only one. But something went wrong, and something about that has released some sort of uh, cognito hazard mist loneliness thing into the world, and also corrupted the champions. We are sent to fix, find them, help them recover, probably by beating them up. Aha, it's you. You're the one we were told to look out for. Whoa, I can't believe they were actually telling the truth. Where's your army or something? Rain Mother be praised, I thought I would perish in there. I am no warrior, simply a scholar seeking to study these ruins. I truly mean no harm, but I cannot leave without knowing more of these murals. May I ask of you a favor, Spirit? If you would read the plaques by each of these murals and speak to me of what they say, it would be a great gift. With that, I could leave happy. Are you blind? Alright, I'll see what I can do. Okay. So... Flames rage as Elastin Button battles a Felicanth scout. With sword in hand, he overcomes fire and foes, standing victorious against all odds. Okay. Resolute Acril Von Trum compels a Felicanth noble to kneel. The fallen crown proclaims the invader's power is crumbling. Well. With needle sword in hand, Ryan Mohair towers over a fallen Felicanth general, their forces crushed. Victory through unity and courage secured the castle's eternal glory. And... hold on. There are symbols here. So... blue trefoil, brown crown, green shield, and a red button. Representing, okay, each of these Curliquill characters. In a moment of triumph, Lurik's costume mill rises above the fallen giant, the once mighty Felicanth defeated by his unmatched strength. Rain Mother's tears. Seeing what the Curliquill victors left behind stirs something deeper than our fading memories. Our histories were sung in our old tongue, now silenced. What I recall is that the Curliquill's fury struck not just at us, but at the very land that sustained us. Although my people's deeds were far from blameless, I can look at this castle and see grief and terror as well. Although my people's deeds were far from blameless, I can look at this castle and see grief and terror as well. What my people did here was not right either. War and hatred are a cruel wheel, Spirit. I cannot condemn the young Curliquill who imprisoned me for being shaped by their fear. Thank you for sharing this. I have little to offer but my gratitude. May the winds guide you kindly, good Spirit. Alright. Oh. Ruddy gloves. Feeling those symbols are important beyond just matching the characters. Okay, let's head back to Acolarium. Down and right. What is, that's the library? I came from there, okay. Okay. All right. Back to Acholarium. Acholarium. Town. Yeah, town entrance. I'll need to stop in Trummelporta as well. The sensor's being mean. Perhaps try synonyms. Okay. Right. Push. Push. Colorful bandana. Okay. Did any of you have a quest? Alright. Give bandana. The bandana is virtual, so I cannot. Okay, so I can't turn in this kid's quest because I haven't found the third lemon. Maybe I should look in a used car dealership. You, however, I have collected the poetry. No, you wanted something else. Oh, yes, it was the poet. I hope those were good enough stories, but, you look like you might be inspired? Yeah, things are coming to me. So great to get a larger context. I feel like I'm not alone in feeling the way I do. You all helped me out so much. Sorry I was so shy before. Please, take this. I'll never forget what you did. Okay, level up. Complex mechanism. Wasn't there somebody over here? Yes, you. So strange. I opened the door with your key and there wasn't anything inside. Maybe you just imagined it? But I was sure that... oh well. Here, I was going to give this to you anyway, but it's real anticlimactic now. Whatever. Oh, talking about the, the, Pelican. So, Ghost just told a lie. Interesting. Alright. Guy over here, I think. There's our scale moyed friend, whose name eludes me at the moment. Who was it that wanted the quote-unquote treasure? Well, while I'm here, I might as well unlock the mill. Right. 1. 2. Okay. Somebody needs to be over here. 1, 2, 1, and 2, 2, 1, and 2. All right, Ran, you hold this. Da Vinci, you hold this. That'll get us through here. All right. Gets us to this area where we couldn't get to before. That appears to be a lemon tree. The lemons do not seem to be ripe. Side here. Ah, special lemon number 3. Are they combustible lemons? I don't think so, but you never know. An agate circlet. All right. Oh, there's lemons here too. In fact, this mill is making lemonade right now. Sensors had it mad at half your messages. And that's probably YouTube being weird. Maybe something about the I'm sure they have incorporated AI into it in some way. Aha, my precious babies! Soon I will take your seeds and plant them, and you will flourish. No scheme of any hater will stop my rise to the top. What? Oh, right, you. Something special. Yeah, whatever, here you go. Now let me work. Alright, and... I had... Laundry manager. Laundry. Here. Oh, wonders, you really brought back Archibald. Snarl me, I never thought I'd see his cute heckin' face ever again. Thank you so much. This is for you. A surprise box. An aquamarine chain. Alright. And just, hop over into Trommelporta. Rand's sense of aesthetics could do with a bit of development, I think. Alright, so where was the... This object can get things into and out of tight spots depending on the end used. Okay, that's one of the hint bots. I'm looking for the riddle bot. Got all the hints. Over here, right? I think I've got the object. Hammer. It's a noun and a verb. You can pound things into stuff and pull them out. And when you have a hammer, everything's said to look like a nail. Excellent. We would have also accepted money, although that's less of a verb. Anyhow, hammer is so much cooler. You win. Okay. That's all the side quests dealt with. Now it's just going to Nunuit. Okay. So let's check out the level up menu. Da Vinci. Fine. You have 2 skill points, but you need more relationship points. Critical chance up. I'm going to actually save that. And okay. Okay. Did Rand paint butterflies, but somehow make them edgy? Hold on. We're back here, I think. Yes, Rand made edgy butterflies. Battle axe butterflies. Alright, world map. To the Bazaar Belt. Let's see how bizarre the bazaar really is. I see a furry fish lizard. The journey towards Nunuit was not an easy one, as the shifting dunes of the desert erased any path ahead of them or behind. Rand does not look like he is suited for this kind of weather. Da Vinci, at least, has an umbrella. The vast desert stung the noses of our heroes with the echo of a salty sea, and the occasional reminder of its oceanic past rose up out of the sand. Like, say, the fish lizard with fur. Once a seabed, the dry sand seemed thirsting for revenge, jealously hiding the city behind its ever-shifting landscape, greedily grasping at the feet of any who dared step. Rand's about to touch a cactus, huh? Yep. Quicksand. And camping in a seashell. By night, the group of heroes camped under obsidian skies speckled with countless stars. By days, they marched across vast sands dotted with bleached coral reefs, their hearts brimming with determination. The coral reefs had determination? Then, like a heat-cloaked mirage, the Ceadrum appeared. Once an ocean cloaking the land, now shaped into towering walls protecting the city, hidden beyond its liquid boundaries. Okay, so they made a fortress out of the ocean and left the actual ocean high and dry. Oh boy. As the group advanced in awe, the walls of the Ceadarium rose higher, glittering serenely in the sun, reaching for the few wisps of clouds above, an impossible monument to the past. Nunnuit, the city of star chasers, welcomed them with a sea full of gleaming lights and shifting shadows, wishing them good fortune and success. And vaguely ominous silhouettes in the wall, or hinting at the dread omen of a starless and ill-fated night. Let me guess, you have something you gotta go do, and you'll get back to us later. Finally, we're at this heckin' city, and none of that ominous red mist you all talk about anywhere. Yeah! None yet, at least, but it's good to be here in such a marvelous place. Although I'm not sure I'll ever get all the sand out of my fur. Though I rejoice that we have made it here safely, we must focus on our task, to locate the former Aster champion, Hybit. Aster, really? He's the resistance leader that commands the local bandits. Their base set here in the Bazaar Belt. But be warned, he's no simple foe, and his crew is ruthless. When I first sought him to tell him he was chosen, he was difficult to find. Now, after the failed ascension, I fear he shall be even more elusive. While you search for Kybit, I'll head to the Spiral Tower, political heart of Nunnuit, and ensure that Mauhin, the Wishing Star, is named the next chosen. Wishing Star? What the heck is that? Aster who want to live in the city need a star from the Ceadrum. A risky deal. These stars hold magic, and the Wishing Star? It grants exactly what it says. Spark, someone has a star that can grant wishes? I would think that poor soul would be chased around, constantly hounded for favors. The Wishing Star holds unmatched power. Such is one of the reasons he was chosen by the Only One. When you locate Kybit, present this brooch to the guards at the gates of the lower city, the only passage through the Ceadarium. From there, you shall all be escorted to me at the Spiral Tower. Be careful with this brooch. It is an item of utmost importance. Only those with a status as mine are permitted in the Spiral Tower. Without it, you will not be able to reach me. Yes, Herald, sir. I shall guard it closely, I promise. I must hurry to be in my search, and thou must begin thine. Good luck, champions. May the Only One's grace favor thee. All right. The Bewildering Bazaar. So, we've got a whole bazaar to explore. How exciting. Easy. Easy. Exciting can also be dangerous. Be careful. Pots, top quality, glazed and unglazed, with handles and without. We got it all. I don't know. Do I need another one of these? Hello, you're a foxtrot. Didn't think I was a bumpkin, but this place is as thick as a blizzard with folk. Come now, can we not make a deal? You have a side quest. Can you help? I'm looking for night jasmine tea. It's only grown inside Nunnuit, and it helps those short of breath, such as my beloved. They are too weak to go into the city, and I was once a bandit, so the guards, they do not trust me and will not let me enter. Night jasmine? I understand. I'll see what I can do. Night jasmine, okay. Cactus juice, come and get it. Nothing is quenchier. Last night I had the strangest dream. A dense red mist hung heavy above me. You mean that mist near the bandit camp? It's so thick it gives me the chills. Okay, so the mist is here. I'm surrounding the bandit camp. Not surprising, since it seems to be associated with the failed ascension. Spices, savory for soups, sweet for teas, hot for your enemies. Okay. Oh boy, there's an arena by the look of it. And also a wizard store. And it looks like the bandits are down and to the right. Alright. Fox versus Noelis. So, Fox guy, you and the Herald hardly talked at all the whole trip. So, what's the friction you got with him? That's my business, Spiky. You were raised with privilege, so you should know it's rude to pry. Whatever, I'll just guess. You were adventure pals, but you both fell for someone and had to pick between your buddy and your honey. That seems unlikely. Perhaps it was a difference in creative visions. They wanted to promote you as a new chosen, and you disliked the spotlight. I dislike this entire conversation, too, if you're wondering. Probably not relationship issues. So what Rand's describing. I think Da Vinci has it right here. You don't seem to like being at the center of attention. You actually run into a truth there, Wisp. The spotlight isn't the place for me. That's because you're a spy! Now, can we focus on our goal here? I'd rather walk back down in the desert with no supplies than hear more of your speculating. So, we're all just supposed to look for this Cubit guy out here? Kybit. And that's the plan. You could call it that. It's more of a suggestion, but that's how Noelis seems to work. Well, since we're supposed to be asking around, why don't we take this chance to do some exploring? Splendid idea! Great bizarre belt of Nunnuit. I've read so much about it. There's so many wonderful things to see. I say let's go for food. I want to try that cactus juice stuff I saw earlier. I hear it's the quenchiest. I don't know what money you think you'll be paying for all of this with, but I'm definitely not contributing any. Alright, level ups. Oh, I can level up Mr. Fox to Companion. Does that mean I have to break the fourth wall with Mr. Fox? Mr. Fox? I was wondering. I saw you with a little notebook earlier, and I was curious what you were writing. Not writing, drawing. Old hobby of mine. Bumblebun isn't the only one with them, you know. Though, kindly don't tell him or he'll try to relate to me somehow. I won't. What were you drawing? And how did you get into that hobby? Nothing special, just the occasional something I find interesting in the moment. Birds, clouds, flowers, weird rocks. Like I said, nothing special. Used to do this when I'd go on walks with someone special. They were way better at it than I ever was, but they said the enjoyment was in the trying. Anyhow, forget it. It's just a dumb thing I sometimes do. I don't think it's dumb at all. It sounds like it has a lot of meaning for you, and that's good. That's not always a good thing, Wisp. But thank you. I appreciate you saying that. Will you maybe show me how to draw? I know I can't hold anything, but I'd really like to see you do it sometime. Maybe. Don't count on it, but maybe. Okay, Companion. Alright, so... No. Mr. Fox has unlocked these. Critical chance up. Ah, yes. Arrow is projectile damages enemies, pierces enemies. Okay, or fumigation duration. Fumigation. Don't see a thing called fumigation. Hi, Nesquik. Okay. All right, let's do piercing arrow. Here we go. And Ran, I will leave B for now. Okay. This blend is excellent. Customers of the tea house are going to love it. Fresh salt, guaranteed to be less than half sand. More fox tray. All these sellers seem to think I'm some dope the way they try to cheat me. Right? I didn't come down the last blizzard. I know my way about a bargain. Do I look like a tourist to you? Give me the real price. Okay. Stay here a moment and let me talk to a guard. Oh, sure, just leave us to wait. We could have handled the guards, too. Ouch, it hurts. Oh, goodness, are you okay? There you are. There you are. None the worse for wear, I hope. Yep, all better. You have a good day now, mister. I see a star. That kid sure left in a hurry. What do they want? The brooch! It's gone! I had it and then that kid hit me. I leave you all alone for less than a minute. That sneaky little punk! Let's go find that little creep and show him not to take our stuff. So, pickpocket. Alright, follow the thief. I'm going this way first. Salt scraped from the buildings of the lower city, you won't find any fresher. I don't think freshness really applies to salt. Fresh fruits, tasty vegetables, for a limited time only, because of the heat. By the Rain Lady, I think this is the first time my fur has been truly dry. Let's see. Ooh, there's a lever. I don't know what it activated. That's quick says, I don't think salt can be fresh. I don't think that that's a concept that applies. It's rocks. It is rocks. What the? It won't open. Is this connected to some kind of bigger system? Okay, so there's another lever somewhere. Over here, perhaps. Fancy stocking up? Our goods will not spoil. They're already dry. Ha! Let's see. Push. No, not you. Push and push. Alright. Push. And, push. Alright. Now... Grab, and grab. There we go. And inside we have greenwood clasp. It is the king of spices, though. Is it truly a spice if it's a rock? I think of spices as coming from plants. Best words anywhere in the bazaar. The arena calls. Sandstorms happen all the time. Why is it a big deal here? This isn't the lower city, but here there's no Cedarium to shield us. Alright, so we're back around here, and that opens that. Alright, arena, huh? You did it! A sunfire shield. Did you see that last arena match? Now that was a real fight. Are you going to visit the arena today? Nah, they haven't gotten any new fighters in ages. It's always the same matchups. Good day, friends. I'm afraid the arena is closed for now. Do come back later. Okay. Spikes. Yes, this is truly a bastion of civilization you guys have got going on here. Welcome to Bazaar Arena. Combatants, we do not allow the use of poison. Spectators, watch at your own risk. Enjoy the show. You gotta be heckin' kidding me. They have an arena here. Cutting you off there, here, kid. No fighting. We don't have time. There's always going to be fighting. In the arena or outside of it. Alright. Alright. Bazaar's East Belt. You guys have anything to say? No entry will be permitted to those who lack proper identification. What are you guys all hanging around for? Come on, why won't they let us in? It's baking out here. Alright. Yep, there's the pickpocket. You really think you can catch me with your chunky bot stamping around like you've got bricks on your feet? I'm not chunky, I'm burly. I'm gonna pop your dumb little noggin like a grape when I get ya. Ren, please be careful. That brooch is too precious. Ooh, I guess this thing is real valuable then. So, time to go for a swim. Oh dear, we've lost our only way to access the city. What should we do now? Suppose we still have to track down Kybit. Someone's got to know where the bandits' hideout is. Let's ask the locals if they have any information. Fine! First we ask around, then we find that jerk thief, then punching! Okay. I mean, the bandits' hideout is on the map. May you find shade, friends. Come to sample the very finest wares from the famous bazaar belt of glorious Nunnuit. Hello. We're looking for the bandits' hideout. Do you know where we might reach it? I see. It's dangerous to ask, but I've heard whispers that speaking the right word draws the eyes of those who prefer to remain unseen. The right word, huh? Spices, blends like you've never tried. Your brain won't believe your mouth. Oh, hey, it's, what's his name? The Scale Moyed. The costs have gone up since the last time I was here. I can hardly afford anything. Sapalan, right. It is good to see you again, and with a new companion. What brings you to this desert land? We're still working on our mission. What about you, Sapalan? I'm here seeking the owner of the Wishing Star. No way! Us too! Well, I mean, Noelis is looking for him, yeah. Yes, how peculiar. I'm hoping to appeal to their mercy and grant my wish in telling me where my sister is located. I wish we could help you, but we're stuck a bit on our mission at the moment. Don't worry. May the only one help us in both our quests. I shall remain here for now, should you wish to speak further. Okay, anything else to say right now? But you must have questions for me, and ask and I will try to answer. Okay, tell me about the loneliness. This is a little awkward to ask. Noella's told us about the failed ascension and the loneliness affecting the former champions. I am alright if that is what you are asking. The herald spoke to me of this affliction when we met in Acholarium. It seems my spirit is holding any darkness in check, for I feel no rage or sorrow, simply a strong wish to find my sister. It is good that I know what could happen should my resolve waver, but I hope it will never come to that. What else do you wish of me? How do you plan to speak to the owner of the Wishing Star? Spiral Tower seems pretty closed off. Indeed, it has not been an easy task. I have yet to be admitted into the city, though every day I wait patiently in line. I have resolved to wait until I am allowed in. Then I plan to go to the Spiral Tower and wait until I am permitted entry. Well, I guess if that tactic works once, you might as well try again. What else do you wish of me? What do you know about the Wishing Star? Little aside from rumor and what Noellas themselves told me. It is a star of great power, able to grant wishes of those around the user, should they choose to make that power available. Thus, I hope my appeal should prove me worthy in their eyes, that I may find the truth of where my sister is. Alright, that's all for now. Thank you, Zappalan. Alright. Map. Okay. Bandits' hideout's right there on the map, guys. Some hideout. You refuse this perfect deal? Would you see my family go hungry? Quit it with the tears. I know you're single and don't have kids. Lots of talk of revolution here. I'd like to bring that home to Eunomania. Ha! The Khan's reaction to rebellion would make the first sun's flooding look kind. 5 years you've been here, and you don't miss Acholarium. I do miss trees, but not the heckin' raids. It's quieter here, kinda. Goods from all over Etere at affordable prices. Come and take a look. An elaborate golden khopesh. I picked up a sword. By the solar system, are you a spirit? Yes? I was wondering if you knew a way to get into the bandits' hideout. Oh, the audacity! I saw bandits meeting right before the entrance to Nunuit, bold as anything. They skulk within the crowd, yet conduct their dealings in plain sight. Shameless, truly. Oh, that's very helpful. I'll try looking around there. Thanks. Okay, so the crowd in front of the city entrance. Okay. Sparks, is that a genuine set of Altrostracian microscopes? Don't even think about it. There's no way to carry that. Stand out, blend in, it truly works. Or stand out to blend in. So I asked him if I could swim in that big wall, and I got laughed out of the bar. You call this weaving? A heckin' grandma could do better, and she's blind. Do you hear that? Sounds like outsiders just arrived straight from Acholarium. They call themselves Lonesome something. Oh yeah, definitely the Lonesome Quills. Lonesome Quills. Mr. Fox, the tired uncle. Yeah, kinda. You call this fresh? It's older than my pups. Okay. Gate closed. Am I nearly out of money already? Seems like prices go up every day. Day of the Waves. Stranger, can you help? Bandits knocked me down and stole my 2 greatest possessions, then gloated about it right in front of me. One took my silver bracelet, saying he would hide it in the hideout with his stuff. The other took my golden khopesh, saying they would stash it somewhere safe. I cannot help but think it must be around here somewhere. Okay, the khopesh I've found. The bracelet is going to be in the hideout somewhere. Ooh. Plant! Spike bloom. I would expect that to be something the curliquills cultivate. Okay. What does the bandit think is safe about an unlocked chest in the middle of a market? Maybe he's expecting that nobody would dare steal from one of the bandits. Oh-ho! That's a fighter's walk. You looking to step into the arena? Jeez. Yeah, I mean, I am, but I need to get into the bandits' hideout right away. I only know that if you're seeking, you must ask for the best cinnamon around. Cinnamon? Not sure what that means, but thanks. Okay. There's a spice merchant up here. One who was talking about the freshest salt. Food for a beggar, sir? Coins for a lost soul? Poor unfortunate soul. Of course I'll help. Let me give you something. I'm sure you hear a lot of interesting things. I need to get into the bandit's hideout. Quick and quiet. I once heard someone say, the spiciest you've got to a shady figure. Hope that helps, as you helped me. Okay. It should be enough. I dislike dealing with bandits, but if this is the only way, we're stuck. Just let me do the talking. What a disappointment. What a disappointment! I come here looking for the best cinnamon around, and I can't find what I'm looking for. I might be able to help you, sir. What sort of cinnamon were you looking for? Spiciest you've got. Yes, I thought you might ask for that. Head to the far southeast of the bazaar. I'll guide you from there. There's at least a 75% chance this is a trap. Stay on your guard. Drink water. Okay. Definitely sounds like slang for something illicit and mind-altering. Well, it turns out it was actually just a code phrase. A code challenge. Because who ever heard of spicy cinnamon? So nobody's going to ask for that by accident. Cinnamon's intense, sure, but not spicy. All right. I see you are resolved. The way is just a bit further past this door. Follow me. Looking more like an 85% chance of a trap. Be ready for anything. This does indeed look like a fighting arena. Pardon my friends, but this is a bit of a pit stop. For me, that is. For all of you, it's your final destination. Up to 95%, you think now, Mr. Fox? It's a bad time to be running around asking questions, and this is a dangerous place to be. Dangerous? You're heckin' right it is. For you, because of me! Rah! Yeah, what he said. Okay. Oop. They have dash attacks. Okay. Ow. All right. Heck yeah, we made it into the bandit's hideout. Now we just gotta find that cubic guy. We really have to keep fighting? Maybe if we explain ourselves, they'll let us through. Well, we tried negotiation, then had to switch to violence. I say we keep that up until we reach Kybit. Why does every tactic just revert to violence in the end? So uncivilized. Okay, find Kybit, the bandit leader. Alright. What do we got here? Oh, you guys are magic resistant, I see. You're not too tough unless we rely on magic attacks, okay. Well, the bazaar is looking pretty empty around here. No key. Okay, rest stop. Hideout aesthetics. They call this a heckin' hideout. He doesn't look bandity at all. Kid, are you familiar with what the term hideout means? It denotes being unseen, not drawing attention. Hiding. Whatever, I can do all that and still have style. Well, this place is just boring. Not like Trumbleporta. Toast, what do you think? Should our hideout be boring and quiet and stuff, or have some real color? Seems to me that a hideout should be hidey. I don't know, Ran. These bandits seem like they want to be pretty secretive. Being flashy seems like the opposite of that. See, kid? There's a time and place for flair, and it's not when you're trying to stay alive. Might we keep the architectural discussions down to a dull roar, perhaps? I feel a headache coming on. Sparks, all this is taking so terribly long. We've lost the brooch and haven't found out a blessed thing about Kybit either. Noelle has put trust in us, and now, who knows where they are and what they're thinking? They could be in danger. Calm down, Bun. Only danger here is the Herald dying of boredom in the gears of Nunuit's bureaucracy. It's okay, Da Vinci. One way or another, we'll find Kybit, and away into the city. Just wait and see. I suppose you're right. I still feel guilty about letting that little sneak run off with the brooch. Oh, don't you worry, Vinny. I plan to grab that little jerk and shake him until the brooch comes out where his brains do. Something like a little violent threat to put one's anxieties at ease. Alright. That is also closed. So, this way. Oop, big open space. Time for another fight. Alright. Yeah. Okay. 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 And so they are resistant to magic unless you're inspirited or whatever. Ooh, level up. Okay. Mr. Fox, you have one skill point that's not actually enough for anything. All right. That way. Chest. Family artifacts. There's the ornate silver bracelet. Okay. That's his stuff dealt with. Okay. Time for another fight. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm not inspirited. There's so much going on at any given time. It's hard to... Okay. It's very easy to lose track of what's going on. Okay, so we can go that way. We can go this way. Oh, you're just so adorable. I have to share the secret with you. Beyond this door, there's a marvelous treasure. Can you believe it? Password is needed to open it. Pieced together from 3 clues in this area. Is that not marvelous? If you find them for me, we can share the spoils. Okay. And not just because you called me adorable. Alright, I'm guessing I need my next party member to get through these doors. To such a beast, even a fully grown traveler would barely count as a morsel. Hold on. Oh no, it's the... Okay, so I'm looking for those little plinths. Plinth. Deep within the seed room slumbers a creature unlike any other. Okay, so that's the end of that area. Any plinths? Yes. Hear now the name of the sovereign who reigns beneath the waves. Okay. So you've got through here. Hello? I found those 3 clues you were looking for, I think. Oh, salt spray. I lied. I was just buying time to get to the treasure chest and keep it for myself. But I feel guilty. You're too cute. Here, take the treasure. Hope you enjoyed the treasure, you adorable little wisp. Can't use that. Huh, okay. Alright, so... this... Okay, well, I'm in the fight now. Okay. That's wrong, Ow. Ow. Too much going on in this. Okay. Hold on. Oop. Don't want to be here. Okay. What did you miss? Well, the special breach we were not supposed to lose has, inevitably been pickpocketed. And the, person responsible, something tells me they're going to be the next party member. But for the moment, we're trying to find Kybit, the bandit leader. Also, ran. This is really not an effective way to run. A child's drawing of two aster, a little one with a bright star on the tail, their tail holding hands with a dark hair grown up with no star and strange markings. Oh, the red mist. Look, the mist is spreading here too. I've got a feeling we'll be seeing a lot more of it. Okay. Who am I teaming up with? You. Ow. Ow. Where are my support charges, man? Alright, there was a, actually, I don't know if rest spots respawn enemies, so let's use some of the, healing items we've got. Founderfest Feast. And Acolarian Salad. There. That way opened. 3 mechanisms must be pulled, but I can't do all of them at once. I need more arms. Oh no, the mechanism I need is trapped by stairs. Why did it have to be stairs? Stupid block. I gotta move it to get it to the mechanism, but it's too heavy. So, if these 3 just work together... Alright. Ah, okay. Ha! I pranked that guy by the gate. I told him to pull a useless mechanism and he did. Salt, I'm such a genius. I found the right mechanism and hid it. You'll never find it. Alright. Actually, what do you have to say now? Don't bother telling me you got the mechanism. I won't believe you. I hid it too well. I'll show that jerk what I can do with a mechanism. Hit him with it. Ugh. Stairs. Better you than me, buddy. I'm all about the ramps. Oh, more arms attached to other people. I should have known. What? You got other people to help? That's cheating, somehow. For reasons. Okay, I think that's all the mechanisms we need to deal with. There's Mr. Fox. Still back there holding the mechanisms. This feels like the same arena we were coming at, just from a different direction. Not that many of these guys here. What's the, okay, finally I have a support charge. Alright. And here we have the bandit stash key. Alright. More mechanisms. And where's this go? I am lost. Ah. Okay, so that... Ooh. A heart strike. A handcrafted trinket. Alright, so we are here... we were just in the... market. We need to get through here, I think. Alright. Okay. So yes, we went in a circle. This group of bandits was the same one that we saw and then turned away. Okay. So... Hello, Henko. So we are in the, can't remember the name of this city, actually. It's a desert on the bottom of the ocean bed because the people here seem to have used the ocean to make walls for their fortress. We have two things. We need to find the leader of the bandits, who was supposed to be the last, champion, but, you know, the ascension failed. And we need to find a pickpocket who stole a very important brooch from us that will grant us entry into the city proper. Okay. Ow. Ow. Okay. Ow. Ow. Really? Ow. Eh. Ow. So much going on at any given moment. Okay. Okay, you're up here. Okay, you just need one whack. Steal your weapons. I seek to parley in you, unless you prefer blood instead. No, please, we mean no harm. We're here on behalf of Noella's Ark. We're looking for someone named Kybit. And what do you want from me? Sparks, did we truly stumble into the very person we're looking for? I call it luck, but the threat of death makes it less so. Please, let me tell you what's happened to us. Once you've heard our story, you can decide what to do. Very well. Speak, and I will measure the truth of your words. And then we ended up here, and that's everything. Quite a story. It has too much strangeness in it to be crafted. Full of snarls, as life tends to be. As for your most recent conflict, it sounds like my fighters were a little overeager. But the question remains, what do you mean to do here? Please, you must be feeling a great amount of grief and confusion over the failed ascension. I can help you if you'll let me. Tempting offer, especially considering your words of how debilitating this loneliness can be. I would accept. Accepting can also lead to fatigue and weakness, as your same story shows. I cannot risk that, not yet. Here is my offer. The Aster who took your brooch is quite dear to me. If you bring him here, I may consider cooperating with you. Lucky little jerk. Then, when I know the little one is safe, Ghost, you may do what you must to clear my mind and soul. As assurance that you will hold up your end of the bargain, however, I will send someone along with you. No way! Southern accent. Howdy. No way am I working with some, felicanth. I share his reticence, but I am a professional. With my help, the thief will be caught quickly. It's a rough deal, Kybit, but you know that already. We'll take it. Just get us into the city safely, and we'll do the rest. Very well, come with me. When you are prepared, a way shall be open for you. All right. Heal up. And level up. Chase the trap. Alright. Let's have a look at the inventory items I've been getting. Sunfire Shield. Gain shield, 20 shield when the owner becomes in blaze. 11 out of 10, no notes on the southern accent. It strayed into my terrible Australian accent somehow. Greenwood clasp. Magic defense. Yes, Rand's run is quite something. Okay. Marine chain, colorful bandana. That's health and critical chance. Magic defense. Ruddy gloves. Strength. That sounds about right. Mr. Fox. Slightly raises health. Isn't there... Strength and magic. Unearthed coin, magic and magic defense. Sure. Nope. What did I just... No, that was not right. Unearthed coin. You, Da Vinci. You have the Trummel Bomb. Defense, Igniter Ring, Dusty Quartz Band. That's probably fine. Australians are British Texans, so that works. Anyway, yes. I guess this is why they call him Ran. Stand back for a moment. Whoa! How the heck do you even do that? A gift taken from the waters at great cost. You will find many of the Aster within the great city have such powers. But let none of that stop you in the search for the thief. Find him, bring him back to me, and we shall talk further. I wish you luck in your mission. We'll get back soon. Count on it. Our Felicanth assassin did not make the same portal sound when he passed through. Looks like we're all in one piece, and there don't seem to be any guards around. Pretty obvious Kybit's done this before. It's all well and good we made it, but what now? You mentioned the thief knew that the item was valuable, but not why. I believe he will try to sell it at a gathering place that won't attract much attention. Sounds like a great spot for you to stab us in the back. We're not going anywhere, you say. Makes sense. He'd probably try a tavern near where we saw him last. It's been a while since I was here last, but I recall one nearby. I believe I know the location. I'll make my way to the inn first to scout the place. Follow after shortly. I don't heckin' believe this! You're all just gonna trust this stranger who works for a bandit? And she's a Felicanth, too! I never said I trusted her. We just don't have a choice. And we can't risk upsetting Kybit. Kybit did us a favor by getting here. We need to act fast if we want to free him from the loneliness before the mist spreads to the city. We don't have time to bicker. That thief could be negotiating the sale of the brooch as we speak. Let's hurry onward. All right. Okay, can't go that. Okay, might need to clear the mist first. That tea shop over there had the best blends. Why is it still closed? Its owner was a curly-quilled gentleman. He didn't make it through the flooding. The flooding, huh? That ship appears to be made out of cardboard. Oh my, what would it be like to set sail in one of those boats? Maybe later we can find out. Why should we work with that sneaky lady? I say ditch her. I better drop his end of the bargain then. She stays. I told you not to go into the bazaar belt. Bandits could have got you. Mamai, I am safe and sound. Kybit isn't a demon. He is still our champion. I'm preparing to take my little one to get their star. It's a big day. Alright. This is lovely, but might you have it in another color? Aha, dyeing things is my star talent. What shade do you wish? Okay, map. Tavern's over there. Got a mug. Or maybe that's the tavern. And the Star Fortress is there. Oh, rest point. Mysterious warrior. Ran, why are you so upset at the warrior Kybit sent along? I don't like being babysat, but even more, I don't like bandits, and a Felicanth is even worse. You can't trust any of them. I remember seeing that Curliquills have a bad history with them from the castle murals, but have you ever actually met a Felicanth before? I don't need to. They always hated my people, and I saw some in the raids. Raids on Acholarium, looting and burning. Why should I trust this one? We don't know anything about her. This person might be different. Maybe she's here alone because she's not like that? Exactly. She seems a rather driven and fascinating figure, to be honest. Perhaps we can look at this as a learning experience. Yeah, whatever. I'm keeping my eyes open for a betrayal. You'll be alright, Ran. Why, nobody's asking you to do something ridiculous like kiss her or anything. Ah, don't even joke about that, Vinny. Ew. Alright. You have a side quest. Side author. Mysterious stranger. Yes, you'll be perfect. I would very much welcome your help. I wish to write tales of Etere, not from the kings and leaders, but from the common people. I wish to start with the sailors here in the orbital port. The problem is they're a bit intimidating. Would you talk to a few of them, gather their stories, and bring them back here? Thank you ever so much. All right. Well, there's our Felicanth. How can you justify the First Son's decision? There's still so much destruction here. But it would be so much more if the bandits had conquered the district. Oh, did they flood a section of the city to keep the bandits from taking over? And that drowned one of the local shop owners. I see. Monarchies. Okay. Hold on. Quests? Where's my... The orbital port. Oh, here's one. I've been waiting to tell this yarn to someone. A tail? Settle in. This'll make you shake in your boots, if you wore any. Many a story I have. Wispy one, seem close. Okay, and I don't get to hear any of them. I don't know how truthful these stories are, but here's what I heard. Amazing, truly unique. This is such a marvelous start to the book. I can't wait to see where it goes. Oh, and this is for you. Thanks. All right. A juggling ball. A great deal, I'm telling you. Like, look how shiny this is. An excellent stroke of luck. Our quarry is inside. We need to make sure they do not escape us again. You secure the exit, we'll approach the thief. That should flush him out and into your hands. Agreed. I'll get into position. Good luck. Find the thief in the tavern. Youngster, I told ye I ain't interested. You old fart, you seriously can't tell a good deal when it's right in your... Hello. I believe you have something of ours. You again? How ridiculously stubborn can you be? Freeze me, that kid is fast. I hope the warrior got him. Let's get outside. Not that fast. That child is swift. Quickly, he went this way. Dual daggers. Good job getting in the city and everything. It'll be a fun new place for you to not catch me. Yeah! Soots and shards. It's locked from the other side. Give me a moment and I'll open it. Hey guys, ever played hide and seek before? Come on, try and find me. It'll be a blast. This little punk is really fraying me when I get my paws on him. The child must be hiding somewhere. Let's go find him. Okay. Search for the thief and possible hiding places. An Astro child? I saw one run up these stairs, but I'm not sure where he went after that. Okay, so those stairs. All sorts of pots. Nothing here. Alas, no Aster. Not here. Dang it, no luck. Oh, that one. He's always near the water. Seems to love it. I think I saw someone like that, but only for a moment. Such a quick little one. Remember to check your pockets behind your ears. Okay. So this isn't even the right section of town. It's a different set of stairs. Yes, ran past me down the stairs, nearly knocked me over. Rude. Okay, so he came up that way, and then down here. Near the water. Nope. Here we go. Found you, you heckin'. Ha! Nice, but not fast enough. Grrr. Okay. You see that little pest down there? Tell him to be careful of other people. If only I had the wishing star, I'd get a Sobki to eat the people I owe money to. Okay, map. You gonna gawk at what that rascal did or help? As I said, I didn't see any child. Leave me be. He will be in no pots near me, the little sand rat. Certainly not. Yep, he ran up the stairs. He's in trouble, isn't he? Okay, so on to the next section, I guess. Let's see. What? You brought those healing bath salts? It's just scraped off buildings. Oh, well, at least they smell nice. None may enter the Spiral Tower without proper identification. Kindly leave. The Spiral Tower is lovely. The city seems shaped around it. Like planets circling the sun. Yeah, pretty on point there. Alright, so... that's locked. I mean, that doesn't mean that our pickpocket can't get through there. Fox, a bun, and a bully. Sounds like the Lonesome Guild, alright. And that spirit. I bet he's the one pulling the strings behind this crew. Warning the thief. That heckin' thief is even more slippery than that stupid masked warrior. Can't believe we lost them again. Obviously, the kid knows this city a fair sight better than we do. Yeah, right. Whatever happens, I ain't letting that little twerp get away. I mean, he's just a kid. Fran, he's just a kid. Let's try to be kind, or at least not violent. Whatever. I'm at least gonna grab him and shake him a little. That's better than punchies, right? Sparks, I don't suppose we could just call in some proper childcare authorities. This discussion is unnerving. do wish we had a better occasion to see Nunnuit. The city is simply stunning. We're technically in the lower city right now, where the average citizen lives. Lower to middle class, pretty much. Above this is the spiral tower, which is looped around the temple at the center. That's where the wealthier and more important folks live. That was where Noelis said he was going, right? The spiral tower? Yep, in the heart of Nunnuit government, the stellar system, led by the smartest and most well-educated individuals. Supposedly. Where folks end up is entirely based on the stars they collect from the Sidarium and how powerful they are. If they don't gather a star, they have to live outside the city, in the slums of the bazaar? Yep. And when you're powerful, it's pretty easy to fund ways to stay that way. Like people to collect stars for your children. Wow. I can kind of understand what that cubic guy is so dang mad about. Never thought I'd see a place worse run than Acholarium. Alright. Corruption! My grandson's star is so strong he was taking the study with the sages. Truly marvelous. A promising future has been bestowed upon him. Heckin', astrology. Alright. Oh, there's the mist. Ha! Nice try, dummies. See you never. That was an unnecessary backflip. You led us on quite the chase, little one, but now it is over, and it is time to give back that which you took. Fine, you win. Nobody wanted to buy this dumb thing anyway. Well, you got your pin thingy back. Just leave me alone now, okay? No, little one, I'm afraid we aren't finished here. You have something that I require. What on Etere are you doing, madame? We were here to take the young one back to Kaibit unharmed, as he requested. This young one is the wishing star. You would simply hand him over? This is what Kaibit promised me, but why wait for his permission to take what I need? You're the wishing star? Look, I'm super sorry I took your pin thing. I was just having fun with chases and stuff. Just please let me go. Child, you have no idea what I've been through to get this wish. I take no joy in forcing it from you, but at this point, my wants are irrelevant. Then maybe you'll pay attention to ours, and we say, stay the heck away from the kid. You force my hand. I will not be swayed from my plan, and you will see the strength of my determination. Okay. How many daggers do you have? Astrology with nepotism, indeed. Okay. Okay. Ow. Ow. Okay, where am I? Zip. Alright. Oh, you're chasing me, are you? Ow. How about we use our power thing? All the daggers? He does indeed seem to have all the daggers. Ow. Oh, she's everywhere. Ow. Ow. Okay. Okay. Healing. Oop. Okay, Rantan's up next. Okay. Eh. Okay. Eh. Healing. Ow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Achievement Ninja Maiden. If only you knew what I'm trying to accomplish. I do not want to hurt anyone. Wishes of others do not matter when they go against my own, particularly when they involve Malhin, my little brother in heart. Hi, Kybit. I see my brother is safe and sound, and assume the property he took has been returned. Thus, I have no more need of your services. We had a deal, bandit. In attempting to harm my little brother, you have broken your end of the deal. Thus, I owe you nothing. Good day. Very well. This is a choice you will come to regret. Uh-oh. Please be okay, Kybit. You gotta be okay. You're my older brother in spirit, like you said, right? My best friend. Sparks, this isn't a normal wound. The dagger was coated with poison. My camp. You have to go back there. Safe. You're in no shape to pull that portal trick. It'll end badly. Need to make a wish. Malhin, wasn't it? Do you think you could get us back to camp with your powers? Okay, I'll try. Just let me get ready and then say your wish. We need a heckin' quick way to get back to this guy's camp and back in the bazaar, and we need it right heckin' now. Wobble, wobble, wobble. Well, that was highly dramatic. Goodness, what on Etere is happening in there? Oh, that was quick. Whoa, you ain't just better, you look brand new. But where's Malhin? He lied to me. Didn't wish for what I thought. Correct. I wish to reach my star's full potential. As a result, I've absorbed a fraction of the power from all other stars, including yours. You just used me like everybody else. You were supposed to be my brother, my friend. I just wanted to help you. You did, brother. I will cut out the injustice that has been rotting this city from within. Unfortunately, I had to make some others into tools to achieve this, but it is to make certain that none of us shall suffer as I did. Kybit, you promised you'd let me help you clear your mind of the loneliness. It could be controlling you. That is salt spray, ghostly one. I have never been more in control of my destiny. If anything, it has shown me what is necessary. When I have taken control of the city, I'm sure you will see the truth of my words. But that would assume you would be alive to do so. Please take care of these guests and keep the young ones secure. No, Kybit! Why? How could you? You punks forgot how bad we smacked the salt out of you before. Fine. I'm heckin' happy to give you a reminder. Alright. I mean, yes. They haven't been able to do much to us so far. Is that it? That's all you threw at us after... Okay. Malhin, are you alright? I'm fine. I just can't stop thinking about that now everything's gonna go wrong because of me. No need to worry, kid. What happened ain't your fault. It's that jerk of Cubits. Oh, right, Kybit. He's really planning to take control of the town. I bet you he's heading straight to the Spiral Tower. I can get you there in no time. That's where Noelis wanted us to meet. He went there in the first place to tell you you were a chosen one. Chosen one? Me? Wait, what does that mean? Am I in trouble? Calm down, kid. Noelis will fill you in when it's time. You're one of us now. Welcome to the party. Now, let's get moving. Okay. Malhin joins the party. You can now swap members of your main party with heroes from your reserve. To do this, select the hero you wish to swap to, swap with in the adventure menu, and then select the character in your reserve, or vice versa. Okay, let's see. So, I have Malhin. That's okay. You are a magical attacker. Low strength, low defense, good magic defense. Okay. Shooting Star. Shoots a mystical ray of magic, dealing damage to all enemies crossed and healing all allies instead. Okay. So, I want to keep Da Vinci, but I'm going to swap out Mr. Fox for now. Because Mr. Fox is also a damage dealer. Okay. And as for inventory... manage hero. Support. Or bit you. Malhin weakens enemies, reducing their damage and defenses for a few seconds. Okay. So, empty slot. Strength and defense. Moderately raises defense. Health and critical chance. Magic defense. Strength and magic. That's probably something for... Necklace of the Deep. Slightly raises magic. Purple Heart Bracelet. Strength and magic. Seashell Ring. Actually going to give you the Unearthed Coin. Health and critical chance. Let's do defense. Okay. And then in the relationship menu, you have 2 skill points. Ooh, increase the size of the wrench hammer area. That's very useful. Yep. And then, let's see. Shooting Star. Increase magic by 3. Galaxy in a Marble. Shoot a bubble that deals damage based on distance traveled. Or Balancellation, a bubble that balances healing allies and damaging enemies. That sounds useful. Okay, so... increase the damage inflicted by the pain of each base attack by 10%. This. Okay. Ooh, each time a team member defeats an enemy, heals them by 2% of their maximum health. Okay, I like that. Alright, hold on for that. See. Smoking Gun. Shoots twice in a row, dealing damage in a cone. That seems useful, but I need an extra point. And also to unlock this. Or this. Okay. Start with this. Alright. So, how does Malhin run? Floppy, floppy, floppy. Okay. Oh. day I drowned, the Cedrium was a tapestry, glittering stars sewed upon the vast and liquid darkness. My family floated lifelessly among those stars, lured here by the blind hope for a better future. Ice-cold comets captured in the foolish gyre of a corrupted system. Then I saw it, the shadow of our wishes, ablaze with dark splendor, outshining supernovas, engulfing me in the truth of our shallow lives. I reached for it. It reached back, and I finally knew what the stars had chosen for me. Many have seen this destiny, this truth as a glimmer of hope. Twice as many have feared my rise, desperately trying to protect their sallow light from being devoured by its own shadow. I am no more liberator than I am a murderer. I am simply the scion of an inescapable future. One can joyfully celebrate it among us, or be crushed by our steady march towards it. And for those who seek to stop me, to submerge my words with a flood of cruel lies, even try to extinguish this light, I welcome your attempt, for nothing can hurt me any longer. I have already drowned. Well. Okay, heal up. I think it's kind of cheating to juggle when you have telekinesis. Alright, hurry to the spiral tower. Okay, I think I hear cannon fire. Is the first sun going to flood Nunnuit again, or will the tower flood with blood? Stars will merge, and we will walk the sky, and he will guide us towards the sidereal one. Pirates helped me in escaping Nunnuit. Are they still cooperating with the stellar system? Yep. Okay, let's, okay, Ow. Now then, okay. Yep, I went to the wrong character. I have a feeling we're gonna have to beat up Malhin. Okay, not Malhin, Kybit. Malhin's, okay, so it's guided. Okay, good. This is Malhin. Dead guard. Tried to escape through the desert, but the rebels are patrolling the whole belt. They want us to stay here, but why? I don't want to end up like the Taliohans. They are just scum. They're going to pay for all of this. Salt scrapers are rioting. They are beating up everyone with their trowels. They came for me earlier. Lucky I hid in one of my salt barrels. We bore the sandstorms of the desert, and now they will bear the scars they left on us. The stellar system can't sweep their crimes under the carpet no more. It is the end for them. Our fallen heroes will be wrapped in precious rugs. These are my people. I will fight with them, so move away or return to the planet. You cannot be serious. Kybit is a criminal and a madman. Snap out of it, friend. Oh boy. The stars are bloody red. Is this the end of everything? Oh, very dramatic. Come on, drop the salt. We need to get away from this place. Our ocean is evaporating. Our people are as blind by rage. I will not abandon my home. Black holes, they're everywhere. The stars abandoned us? We are distributing water and food to the displaced people coming from Nunnuit. We don't care what Kybit says. We are all daughters and sons of the water spirit. Yes, civil war. Heckin' needles, I fled my place because of raids just to end up in a revolution? Alright. Nunnuit. Ugh. What in the stars is happening? The revolution. Kybit is finally storming the tower. All right, rest. And discuss, I guess. Malhin's guilt. Hey, kid, you okay? Guessing the whole stolen powers thing really got you in a snarl there. Yeah, but, it isn't that. Seeing all this hurt that Kybit and his followers caused. Just before I wished, I got this real bad feeling. Should have listened to myself. All this is my fault. I shouldn't have helped him. I did all of this. Not really? How could you have known what was going to happen? Your friend was dying and you wanted to save him. Yeah, what Toast said. How was any of that wrong? You were doing a good thing. It's that Cubit jerk who made it bad. Even if you stole that pin from us, and that sucked, I bet you knew this had happened. I bet if you knew this had happened, you'd never have done it. Yeah, true. It was kind of fun, though. Thanks for talking to me, everybody. I feel a lot better now. I'm ready to kick some butt, I promise. Alright. It's so awful out here. I hope people are okay. Not everybody. It's alright, I'm certain they've survived worse. He could not ascend as a chosen. He will ascend climbing the corpses of his enemies. I don't understand. Did the only one know this? Did they abandon us? Is the stellar system barricaded in the tower? Are they going to flood us again? No, I think they're just hiding, leaving us to die. Come on, hop aboard the ship, you old salt. But you are... Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. I'm out. There's no way we're going to fight the Herald. He's a monster. He should not be fighting like that. Where did he learn? Ascend by climbing the corpses of his enemies. That is an incredibly hammy, overdone line. Stop the rebels. Save our city. What you be doing here, you lad? You should be seeking a safe spot. Ithanapi, could you and the past stars do me a favor? Please stop Cabot. What he's doing, it's wrong. Okay, so this is actually the way I'm supposed to go. There's fighting everywhere. What do we do? We protect our homes and our neighbors. Why do I feel so weak? My powers seem like they're half what they were. Okay, so hold on. Hold on. Map. Okay, so the Stellar Tower is over there. There's Spiral Tower. Okay. Like salt spray. The stupid way is blocked. Freeze my tail. Should have known. I expect guards all over the city are shutting and barring gates, trying to slow the bandits down. Can't your wispy little buddy go right through the doors? Well, then how are they supposed to open them, dummy? You're calling me a dummy? Your brain is like a big sinkhole. Anything smart gets sucked away and disappears. I bet you know this city better than anyone, Malhin. Is there another way to the Spiral Tower? Yeah, of course there is. It's over this way. Let's go. Alright. So, going the way I was going. Please don't hurt me. I haven't done anything wrong. You have to save my little cub. He's there, inside the spiral tower. We saw Kaibit marching towards the spiral tower. He was cloaked in that weird mist. He just strolled beside me, but I still felt paralyzed, so lonely and scared. Alright. Can't go that way. Malhin's whining animation is so good. Alright. This way. Yep, okay. I need to remember that I have this bomb ability. Okay. Okay. Level up. Okay. Let's see. Mr. Fox isn't with us right now. Da Vinci has 1 skill point. Turret. That seems useful. Malhin has 1 skill point. Rantam. Thug Talk. I'm gonna keep holding on to the abilities. Not the abilities, the points. Okay. Ugh. The spiral tower is a complicated place, apparently. Alright, but... Alright. Cobalt says, I was hoping there wouldn't be a cap on party members because I want to see utter chaos unfold with all 6 peeps. Controlling those and swapping between all the different abilities would be unmanageable. Ow. Alright. That's that way. Can also go this way, maybe. What's this? The sign calls this a temple to the Ithepene, but looks far newer than the building, which bears the aware of being in salt water and was likely built before the sea was raised. Okay. Can't go that way. Oh. Flooding over there. I'm guessing that's the way we're going to end up going. Oh, flower. Yeah, barricades. Alright, so... yeah, we gotta go this way. Oh, it's, what's her name? The one who can't decide if she speaks in rhymes. Only one sacred geometry, Madame Shu. What an Etere brought you here? Chaos, dear Bumblebun. Escape from fire, rebellion, tragedy. It seems to me that this City is in a state most dire. Glad you're safe, Miss Shu. We're on our way to the Spiral Tower to stop the rebel leader. A very important task indeed. If it's way to the Spiral Tower you seek, this temple might just hold the solution for you. But I must be off now, dear. My chores are waiting. Yes, yes. But do be careful out there and trust your instincts, Okay. Yeah, timing puzzle. Okay. Alright, so... Alright, we got a constellation here. But it's... But where's the 5th star? Oh, here. Okay. Alright. No. That's not right. Because we start here. There. Astrology doors. This leads back here. Okay, you look like a grenadier. Yep. Oh, you have range. Okay. Okay, where's the grenadier? Ooh. Malhin's looking a bit worse for wear. Healing. Okay. Ow. Let's apply some bombs. Once everybody's clustered together. I have bombs too, Mr. Fairy Lord Grenadier. Here we go. All right. Ooh, okay, so Mr. Fox still gets some XP. So, what I wanted was... Hold on to that for now. Okay, and Malhin needs some healing, but let's see if we get to a... save point first. Ah, there's, what's his name? Okay. So, we're here. So there's a rest point over here? Yes. Alright. So, anything useful down here before we start the main thing? There's a chest. A special blend. Oh, it's the tea that I need. That's closed off. And that's closed off. Okay. Alright. Oop, gotta do the main quest first. Thou art whole and uninjured, and by the only one's grace, you have found the next chosen one as well. Huh? Oh, thanks, Harold. Just feels like this whole mess is kind of my fault, you know? But, guess I gotta try and fix it. What? How is this madness thy fault? Thy powers, I know, are great, but... things went a bit complicated after we parted ways. It started with this young one stealing the brooch. And we made our way here as swiftly as we could. We're so relieved to see you all right, and... You, thou simpletons! Not only did thou not contact me upon meeting Kybit, but brought the next champion of the only one into grave danger. I mean, we're all champions, aren't we? Forgive my outburst. I have been defending the tower, and my skills are nearly at their limit. There's little time left. Thou must go on without me. Kybit's forces have laid waste to the city and are wreaking havoc in the tower as well. Hurry and do what thou canst to stop him. I will follow thee shortly as soon as I am able. Please go. Very convenient that we're always either catching up to him or waiting for him to catch up to us. Are you all right? What's wrong? I am a servant to the stellar system. When the spiral tower was attacked, 2 of my guard friends got me out, but ran back in to keep fighting. I owe this to my life. If you would go in and save whoever you can, I would be forever grateful. All right. Stairs. Alright. Things are not looking so good up here. Oh, one of the guards is still alive. Sorry, pup, restricted area. Can't let you through. Stay back! Identify yourselves! Are you more of those abominable rebel fiends? Back, I say! Sparks, we mean no harm. We're no rebels. I am Da Vinci Cumulonembo. But why are you here? Who are you? Some sort of ambassador? Why, yes, my name's Dona. Thanks be to the Queen, I thought I was in danger. Anyway, what are you doing here? If I may, your diplomaticness, we're here to smash some rebel heads. You better stay in here and hide. Oh, very well. I shall avail myself of this wise advice and stay out of trouble. Good luck with your quest. Okay. I'll remain here hidden. Be cautious. The spiral tower is far more perilous now. Ah, another rest point. Alright. Kybit's powers. Jeez, sounds like there's fighting all over the place. How the heck did the bandits get everywhere? Kybit makes holes in the world to someplace else. I guess all the power from the stars, like, powered him up, so he can make a bunch at once. Also, his star is kinda a black hole. The monks here taught me about those. It's like he's making holes and stuff, only it leads to, I guess, nothing? That's heckin' creepy. I knew I didn't like that punk right from the start. He seemed really nice when I first met him, but I guess that was all a lie to get me to like him. I was so stupid. Why did I trust him? Seems like you needed someone. Maybe you needed a friend? I understand what that's like. I, too, can sympathize. Ran and I only met face-to-face recently, but still managed to communicate. Without that, I would be terribly bored, at least. Yeah, I know what being bored is like. Monks always told me, find your friends in books, but they can't come out and play with me. I feel like I keep bugging you guys, but you keep being nice to me, even though I was a jerk. I don't know why, but thanks. Anytime, Mauhan. We're going to help fix this together, I promise. Da Vinci, you know the Herald. Have you ever seen him that angry before? Oh, well, I don't exactly know him well. He only came by my home just once to tell me I was chosen by the only one. As for recorded history, certainly there are plenty of tales of the Herald. He's thousands of years old, after all. The stories about the Herald, if he got mad, it was for a real good reason, like someone was trying to kill him or something. Doubtlessly, Noelis wasn't always welcomed warmly by all the kin of Etere, and has had to defend himself before. Maybe, but it bothered me to see that outburst. Something didn't seem quite right. That was something else. He wasn't mad at the bandits he defeated. He was yelling at us. Come on, can't a person get a little stressed without dragging him across the coals? He's led us this far, and we got a job to do anyway. Guess you're right, but we should probably be careful not to risk Noelis's temper in the future. That's possible. Okay. I wonder if the true source of the loneliness perhaps lies with the Herald. All right. Onward. Okay. Ow. Ow. There we go. Bit of damage, but manageable. Okay, and that's still closed. That needs a key. So this way. All right. All right. Malhit is Malhit takes a lot of damage. Okay. Inventory. Small amount of HP. That's a pretty significant ball of HP, it seems to me. All right. Guess I'll use all these trinkets. Hold on. All right. Treasure chest. Day of the Waves. Let's see. Real quick, do I have any good armor I can give to Malhin? Strength and defense, health and critical chance, strength and magic. No, I'm gonna... okay. Actually, you've already got 4. Okay. I guess we'll leave that as is. Alright. Okay, throne room north. Let's see where else we can go, though. Ow. Ow. Oop. Here we go. Okay, with all these things... come on. Crap, that the grenadier move. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. I don't have any support charges. No, either. Oh boy, Rantan's, okay. Ugh. Ow. Okay. Ow. Okay, time to use this, one of the big attacks then, because I'm in trouble. Okay. That was rough. Now I have to build up my charges again. Alright, inventory, food, Etere and Gala. Okay, and that's full health. That's that. This. Key of the water room. Oh, this brings me back here. Thanks, Spirit. I thought I was due to embrace the stars there. You saved my life. Thanks to your friend that we went to find you. They're waiting for you outside. Okay, that's him. Alright. Key to the water room. That's down here, I assume. Or, no, that's where the guard's guarding. The water room is, here, I think. Yes. And in this chest, 4 Spirits Crystal. Raises magic by 15% and grants immunity to knockback for the first 10 seconds of the fight. Okay. Alright, back on track. Where's the... here. Looks like another constellation puzzle. Okay. Ah. Okay, so counterclockwise. Hold on. Starting from... No. Clockwise, starting from this one. And then... zigzaggy. Okay. Okay, hold on. Which way zigzaggy? Okay. So, bum, 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 bum. Okay. All right. Here we go. Halt! This is a restricted area. Don't move. Are you with the rioters? Guys, calm down. These are my friends. We're trying to stop Kybit. Wishing Star, where have you been? Captain was nearly sick with worry when he couldn't find you. Ariast? Oh no, where is he? Is he okay? He went upstairs a while ago with some other guards to protect the stellar system from the rebels. We haven't heard from him since. What? He's up there? All the bandits are going to be trying to get to the stellar system. This is bad. We got to do something. Wish we could, but the captain ordered us to hold this area, and I don't want to disobey him. Plus, we're not in great shape. Please, we gotta get up there and help Ariast. He's the only grown-up who treated me nice and didn't expect anything back. It's on the list, kid. You three hold tight. We'll find the captain. Anything else to say? No. Alright. So, Malhin's kind of living in both worlds. Now Arias is fighting. What if he kills Kybit? But if not, will Kybit kill him? This is a total assault spray. Alright. Here we go. Keep hitting the wrong button when it's time to switch. Okay. No, I did it again. Okay, this... I swear I hit the right button that time. Okay. Okay. Ooh, level up. Okay. 2 skill points, shooting star damage. For 1 point. I'm gonna leave it for now. All right. Okay. This way? No, this is the way we came from. Hmm. Ah. This is the way we came from. No, I don't think so. Definitely not. Okay. Next combat area. Okay, come on. Ow. Ow. Okay. Let's drop some bombs. Ow. Okay. Mountain's looking a little beat, as usual. Okay. Inventory. Food. Alright. Nothing over here. His tail spirals when he flutters. Alright. Ow. Yep. Okay, that's not... Give me a second, Da Vinci. Oh boy. Okay. Yep. Looks like Rantam's down. Alright, oof. Yeah, a lot of the javelin guys around here. Okay, don't stay as Malhan for too long. Okay. Okay. Further level up. Okay. You have 2 skill points. You have 5. So, Trommel Punch or Thug Talk or, let's invest some points, here, I guess. 2, 2, 2. This needs 3. This needs 3. Okay. Inventory. Day of the Waves. 1 more. And then, let's see. Okay. There. Looking better now. Okay. Critical chance, surprise box, sun blades for strength. Permanently raises magic. I haven't been using these. Alright, that'll do for now. Alright, that's probably the way to the main story. What's down here? That's the next area. Arias! I mean, Captain, I'm super glad you're okay. You are okay, right? Malhin? What in the salt... the heck... What are you doing here? You should be someplace safe. No, I gotta help fix things. Kybit was dying and I let him wish to get better, only he wished to take power from everybody instead. And that's why my star's been feeling weak. That lying, flea-infested son of a desert... scoundrel. Malhin, I'm glad to see you, but the best way you can help is once the fighting stops. If the worst happens to the first son, you need to take his place. No, I'm not. I don't want to go and hide. I want to help. I don't need protection. I don't want to be the first son. I want to make my own destiny. So you're the prince. Malhin, right now, listen to the grown-ups. I'm going upstairs with my troops, and you need to go somewhere safe. Do I have to make sure you will? No. Please watch over Malhin. I know he's quite a handful, but the future of Nunnuit may depend on your actions. Good luck. I am so tired of having people tell me who I'm going to be and what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is stop Kybit. I think I'm the only one who can. All right, kid. If you say so, lead the way. All right. So... Okay, so that is the way forward, I think. I can't tell. I need to take a quick bio break. I will be right back. Here, I'll leave you with some music. All right, I return. Okay. We're here. Hmm. Left, maybe? Or... okay. I'm gonna try going left first, actually. We shall see. Actually, hold on. Is there a place to rest? I do not see a place to rest on this level. Alright. Okay, star puzzle. Feel that Malhan needs a chat? Yes. Alright. Can't go up there. You stay there. You stay there. Okay. That's that. What about back here? It's probably out of the range of the... yeah. Don't know what that is right now. Ah, wait, hold on. So, once I leave, this goes down. But Ghost could get over there. If I can find... here we go. Okay. Left, right, middle, left, middle, right, and up, and then counterclockwise. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, the flower suggests, and the chest suggests that there's a... that this is a side area. In fact, it's led us back here. So... yeah, okay. And so I don't know what that area to the right is. Sorry, top left. Alright, this is a complicated area. So... chest. This door's locked. Yep. Combat time. My thing. Punch you right off the edge, actually. Ow. Try. Okay. Yep. 2 grenadiers, okay. Oof. Ow. Yeah, boy. Okay. Ooh, get out of here. Okay, hold on. Okay, I need to apply a support. Ow. There's a lot of bombs. Okay. Oh, that's... hold on. Ow. Okay. Level up. No, that's options. Alright. Going through a lot of healing items. Actually, real quick, let's poke my head through here. I don't think I remember seeing a rest point. Stupid Arias. Why won't he listen to me? Dumb grown-ups think they know everything. Ugh. Okay. I am here. There's a rest point at the top of those stairs that I don't know how to get to. Alright, so for now, let's just heal up the normal way. Going through a lot of healing items. Okay. And last of all, with fall of night, did a glowing star remain? Okay, riddles. And jealous rain slunk after sun to wash the ground with water again. The ship moved forward and the fish jumped immediately after, before the sun rose. Okay. So this is a ship, fish, sun, star, and I don't know what that is. That is an area I can unlock. Alright. Ship moved forward and fish jumped immediately after, before the sun rose. So, ship, then fish, both before the sun. Jealous rain slunk after sun. Wash the ground with water again. Maybe that's rain, then. That's fish. Last of all, with fall of night, did a glowing star remain? Okay. So, stars last. Ship moved forward and fish jumped immediately after, before the sun rose. There we go. This is... Ah. Hmm. Treasure chest. Another unearthed coin. Someone actually came to help? I thought we had been abandoned here. Your friends sent us to find you. They're safe outside, waiting. Okay, so that's the 2 guards. Okay, hold on. Inventory. Let's have a bit of Acalarian salad for Rantan. It's a bit battered. Okay, that doesn't go anywhere else. All right. Let's see, real quick. How's skill points looking for Malhin? Ugh. 2 skill points. I feel like I want you more as a healer than a damage dealer. Okay, I already went that way. Okay, so that's probably the way forward. So let's go this side angle. Okay, that's a flower. Ow. Where am I? Okay. Bombs, bombs, bombs. Okay. Okay. Alright. Minimal damage. In fact, I think I'm at slightly better health, which is Candelabra. That's, magic, I think. Alright. Forward. And over here. Oops, the captain. Arias! Oh no, don't be dead. Oh, it'd be alright. Hadn't been for my troops, I'd be dead. Covet's powers are so much greater than I remember. My own, so much less. Covet killed... He did this? All these people? Okay, I really gotta stop him now. Malhin, no. You can see how great his power is. Something isn't right with him either. He'll kill you. You need to get out of here. I'm not running. I gotta do this, because it's the right thing to do, and I wanna. And the kid won't be alone. We'll be here to help, and we ain't going anywhere until that cubic guy gets taken down for good. Now, I can't stop you in this condition, but please be careful, even just for me. Harry asked, I'll do the right thing. Just stay here and get better, and we'll stop Capet, I promise. Okay. Alright. Oh boy. Look, the mist is all around the room. Hey, but it's gotta be close. Okay. So rest point. All right. Even though I was just a child, I remember the stuff about that day. The cold water, the arms of the big monster wrapped around the ship. But more than anything, I remember seeing my star shining so bright in the dark. It talked to me and asked me for something. I didn't know words, but somehow I knew it was asking me for a wish. When they got me out of the water, they told me I was a miracle. They gave me my own room in the tower, taught me about my powers, told me I was destined for greatness. Scribbling on the walls. Reading upside down. I wanted to make them happy, so I learned everything and worked hard. And they told me I did a good job, or I was smart and felt like everything. But after a while, it didn't feel the same. I could tell when people were just being nice. They didn't really care about me. Not like I wanted. And instead of shining for me, my star was outshining me. People only saw my star and what it could do. They didn't think about me at all. So I ran away. It felt like getting out of a cage, like their attention was making the bars too hot to even touch, like a sun behind me, too bright. I thought I was free, that I was going to find someone who liked me for me, not just because of my star. A real friend who loved me. And for a while I thought I found one. But then I just ended up with more fake praise, a fake nice face, more lies, and another kind of cage. All right. Sounds like a natural fit for the Lonesome Guild. Talk. Guys, do you think there's any hope for Kybit? Like, if you help him? You might not get... You might got it... You might not get an answer you like from us, kid. I know. I mean, like, I want you to be honest. Well, I think we can save him from the mist. I'm not so sure about the retribution of the monarchy. But we can try. Well, I was able to save another one of the former champions, and he did a lot of bad things. Maybe there's still hope for Kybit if we get to him soon. Indeed. Longer shots have happened, my young friend. Thank you guys for being honest with me. Lots of times people just told me what I wanted to hear, but I believe you. Whatever happens with Kybit, I'm really happy I asked you what you all thought. I'm happy I met you. So, kid, you and the guard captain seem pretty close. How'd that come about? I've known Ariast forever. When I started escaping the tower, the monks would send guards after me, and I'd just ditch them. But when Ariast would ask me to come back, I knew it was important, so I did. He also gave me Kepsit, my plushie, study focus. The monks didn't let me have presents because they didn't want me to attach to worldly possessions. But Ariast gave me Kepsit and told the monks it was a focus to help me with my studying, so they couldn't take it away. Sounds like he really cares about you, and you care about him. Yeah, it's just... I thought captains only did boring paperwork. I never thought of him getting in fights and stuff, like he could actually get killed. Don't worry, kid. We'll find that Cubit jerk and knock his block off, so you and your buddy Ari are safe and sound. I wouldn't use those exact words, but rest assured, my sentiment is the same as Rand's. Alright, relationship up. Da Vinci up to friend. Hey, Da Vinci, I've never actually asked, what made you leave Altostratus? Well, it was my mother who brought me here with the best of intentions. But as you know, I was born different, and Alta Stratus was a hard place for me to live at times. I didn't have many playmates. Even my siblings found their own groups of friends, which was all well and good here and there, but it did get lonely. I imagine being here alone felt pretty different than being alone up in Alta Stratus. To ask a rather difficult question, we find all the champions and the Ascension is a success, what will you do then? I think I'd try to help people, somehow. I don't know what I could do, though. Maybe just being a friend or something. That's quite meaningful. Well, whatever happens to us, ghosts, I'd like to thank you for all you've done for us. Me especially. Noelis might have set us on a great path, but you're the one who gave me the courage and drive to get out the door in the first place. Thank you, Da Vinci. That means a lot to me. Rank up friend. Bread and butter achievement. Reach relationship level 3 with any character. Okay. Alright. Healed up. Relationship. So I got 2 skill points. These all need 3. Do this. But I haven't actually... What's the... Healing Ghost. If Da Vinci unleashes the ghost power, every ally is healed after the release of ghost power. Warm Union. What's Malhan's ultimate? Win streak. Each time a team member defeats an enemy, they recharge their skills by 2. If RTT unleashes a ghost power, all heroes receive a shield for 10 seconds. One second. Sorry, real world stuff. Shield for 10 seconds. Increase damage output of the ghost power by 20%. Okay. So Da Vinci needs more skill points. Lilac Bangle. Moderately raises strength and magic. I'm going to give that to... let's see. You, because strength... You're a mixed attacker, I believe. So... I'm going to swap the igniter ring for the agate circlet. Meanwhile, Rantam, I'm going to give you the, let's see. What was the igniter ring? That'll take your strength down slightly, but you're most likely to be in close with enemies. So, all right. And Mr. Fox is not in the team right now. Okay. All right. Time for a boss fight, I would say. Here he is. Halt! You've caused enough damage here today and pain today here, rascal. Turn and walk away or face the wrath of the first son. And what wrath would that be? The wrath that holds together the system that makes people desperate? That drove my whole family to their deaths? Oh no, first son. I and the people of this city have had enough of the system that supports you. It ends today. Hybit, stop! Little brother, you and your friends actually made it all the way out here. I admit I am impressed. I'm certain it wasn't easy. Hybit, please, I don't know what happened to you, but you gotta see this is all wrong. I mean, yeah, the system is total bath salts, but this is just killing people because they're in your way. The first son isn't your enemy. You're young, little brother, so some naivety I can understand. But you others, you should know better. Why not convince him of the right path? What path? You're not leading anyone, you're just showing chaos. This isn't starting anything new, it's just burning it all down. We gotta stop this, big brother. We can't just leave, okay? You and me can just get out of here. We could see the world, like you said. It is far too late. There is only one person here who will be taking a quick exit, and their path is as inevitable as the sun setting. Here we go. Alright, Rantam up first. Ow. Okay, Rantam. Ooh, black hole. Wrong. I did it again. Okay. Doing well so far. In fact, I can use the big attack. I've been saving up for this. Okay. Oh, it does the illusion thing. Okay. Ow. I don't know how I keep flubbing the switch. Yep. Yep. I went right into the black hole. Okay, switch to Da Vinci. Let's do some healing. Okay. Okay, team up Rantam. Where are you? Ow. Great. Right while I was on top of it. Ouch. I charged enough for a second ghost blast. Okay, and that does it for him. That was manageable. Second star to the right, defeat Cabot. Oh, and of course Noella shows up now, huh? Kybit, controller of the Shadow Star, stand thee down and surrender, with the honor of a once champion of the only one. There is no surrender for me. None for my troops, none for any of us, except in death. If this city is so corrupted that I cannot save it this way, then it cannot be saved at all. It must be fully purged for the good of Etere. Don't make a black hole, dang you! What? Kybit, no! Please, come on, stop this! It has been decided. Nunnuit will be no more, and its absence will be the sign of injustice that has been erased from existence. Ugh, heckin' strong winds. It's not winds, Rantram, it's gravity. Help, I can't hold on much longer. Oh yeah, you're not tethered to the ground. This is it. You worked before with Tor Vidot. I can only hope that it's not too late to work again. It's so empty. Such a sense of desperation and longing. Kybit had so many people believing him. Why does it feel so lonely in here? People abandon you, or they die and nobody cares. The emptiness within the maelstrom I created. It's been at my heart since the day my family died. I wanted to make their deaths mean something. I wanted to change things for the better. But I failed. No one would care if I were gone. Malhin would. What you did to him was horrible, but he's worked so hard to save you. He loves you, can you see? You owe it to him to stop this. You're right. I even called him my little brother. I felt that in my heart. I used and betrayed him. He deserves to live. In the city that he believes in, it deserves to live. If I can't give them a better future, they still deserve to have one. Don't worry, Kybit. Malhin's found where he belongs. His future is with us. Yep, and now... Don't you ever feel alone, too? Voice again. Who are you? Look at how Noelle is reacting, having drawn the thing, the red loneliness thing out. I can't tell if that's just wind or if there's more going on. Kybit, are you okay? What happened? I assume that whatever malign force was influencing me has been expelled from my heart, but I don't like the look of that black hole. Any chance you could close that thing? I fear it may be too late. Even I can do little more than hold it stable, but not for much longer. The city may be in terrible danger. Don't jump in. Don't be so dramatic. I am too weak to control it now. And if the art cannot stop it, the only thing that can is destroying that which brought it into being. No, but we just saved you. You're okay now. Not truly. Even if my heart is clear, the damage I have done today cannot be undone. Worst of all, if I had 1,000 lifetimes, I could not truly make up the harm I have inflicted on you. No, you were sick. You didn't mean it. I cannot let myself accept that excuse. My hand still guided the wrong I did, and I can only admit my fault truthfully. Perhaps when we meet again, a long time from now, above and beyond the nothingness of space, I will be worthy of your forgiveness. Until then, may you find the shade, seek the joys of the world, and keep yourself safe, Malhin, my little brother. Kybit? Kybit! Still thy tears, child. Hybrid is in the arms of the Only One, and if thou wilt accept this charge, thou wilt see him again soon. I hate it when people say stuff like that. Thou art chosen of the Only One, as Kybit was before thee. Wilt thou become the champion for thy people, to guide and aid them forevermore? Yeah, but I'm not really sure what it means yet. No worries, my friend. You'll be in familiar company. Myself, Ran, and Mr. Fox, we're all champions as well. Yeah, and we're on that big old quest to find the other ones and stop the former champions and that bad loneliness stuff in them. Okay, then. I'll be a champion. I want to help make sure bad stuff like this doesn't happen anyplace else. And it is settled. Welcome to the Chosen Ones, my child. And it's the captain. Malhan, thank the Only One you're alive. The first son is dead. In the wake of the chaos, you must take on the mantle. I'm afraid the young one has a higher calling, captain, as a champion of the Only One. It's okay, I asked. This way I can not only help everybody, but I get to go out and see the world. It'll be great. I'm aware that Nunnuit must be in grave chaos. I will stay here and aid in setting the city to order as best I can. In the meantime, champions, return to thy home at Bar Hondas and await my arrival. From there we shall map out our next heading. Good luck. I'll regret not being able to serve as your captain, Malhan, but I'm happy for you. Be safe out there, and help your new friends too, okay? Of course I will. And you and Noelis help get Nunnuit all better. I know you can do it. Bye. How strange. Those chosen hunt this loneliness. But what that truly is, I cannot tell. That red mist, eerily similar to the one that descended upon my hometown. Would they be connected? There are layers to this mystery that I must unravel. Okay, back to Da Vinci's house. Well, here we are. Not as grand as Nunnuit, but it's my home. And my home is your home, so there it is. Whoa, that is like by far the biggest tree I've ever seen. You live here? Wow. Okay, looks like you're stuck with us now, kid. Better get used to it. Anyway, Vin, we're starting to be a whole bunch now. We need a roof over our heads. Think we can put something together? An exceptional idea. Consider this area open for development. Will we be needing a place for Baba Shu, too? She's right over there. Sparks! She's here and I neglected to greet her? What a horrible host I'm being. I need to get over there and say hello. All right. Miss Shu, a pleasure as always. I had no idea you'd be by, or I would have hurried to welcome you. Ooh, relationship rank up ready. Okay. Forgive my lack of greeting. I didn't think to meet you returning from distant lands, having traveled the desert sands. You seem grave. Well, we did what we needed, but couldn't stop a tragedy. First son is dead, and so is Kybit. Is that so? Kybit, who led the bandits, dead. I wonder who snuffed out his spark. Did Noelis Ark have a hand in it, What? Noelis was there, but it was Kybit's own doing. He sacrificed his own life to stop the black hole he created before it swallowed the city. So it seems I'm not the only one who's, not entirely confident in Noelis. Yes, he was a hero. Well, not really, since he started it. It was heroic, to be sure, I do permit. But did he admit he could not control the anomaly? Or did he hear Noelis tell him why? But what if he did? Maybe Noelis is good at seeing that kind of thing, since it's all magic kind of stuff. Perhaps. Take it from me. Should you feel doubt, don't let your spirit sink, but trust your instincts and what you're about. Miss Shu, while you're here, I'll be happy to make up a camp for you. Quite sweet, my dear, but I must depart. Until we next meet, I ask this. If someone must die, always recall who demands it, and why. Oh, okay, I guess. Until next time, then. Can't stop thinking about what Baba said. I don't believe everything we hear. Talk to the others. All right. Where's everybody? Okay, here we go. I think the camera got kind of stuck. Yo! Well. What? Who's that? Having a moment here, do you mind? Oh, I'm so sorry. It looked like, I thought, was that a ghost? I'm sure someone else could use a good word from you right now. Talking to you does a lot for folks. I need some space. Okay, you got it, Mr. Fox. Sorry to bother you. Mr. Fox is kind of the one I need to talk to the most. He knows so much about what's going on. Ran, what have you done? This is a monstrosity. You took this nice grove and you... Ran. We need to do something about your sense of aesthetics. This is great work, Ran. I'm surprised you put this together so quickly. Thanks, Toast. It ain't painted up proper yet, but when it is, it'll be great. For the paint, I was thinking a nice base color, nothing too extreme, because I want all the bright green and pink skulls to really stand out. Okay, that's a bit distinctive. Good luck with your art. I don't need luck. I got inspiration. Yeah! That was not terribly helpful. Okay, who's in here? Nobody but Flower. That's a lot of cactuses. And a pie. Wait, is that the Rotram tram? I really hope Ran's not planning to build it again. Why are there cactuses on your bed? So many cactuses. I kind of want to touch one. But you're a ghost. Must feel nice if Ran's this obsessed. Oh no, that's a grow bed. No, Ghost, it does not feel nice. Cakes again? Not exactly healthy. Ran should really eat something green for once. Like a cactus. Okay, so that's the bed. Cobalt says it needs more toxic waste. I think I said something about wanting solo time, Wisp. Alright. Yo, Da Vinci! Ooh, what's this? A wing? Oh, that must be the flying machine. This must be that flying machine. I really hope he can make it work one day. Engineering, physics, and carrots? Huh, that's an interesting combination of interests. A whole barrel of carrots. I thought buns leaned more towards salad, honestly. Robot says, remember, foxes are always trustworthy. Mr. Fox is clearly a spy, but I think he's a spy with good intentions. He's just not ready to share them yet. Why, hello, Ghost. Just settling in after the trip. So much to do yet. I've got to hurry up. Plans and more plans. Vinci, you okay? No, I'm not. Everything that happened in Nunnuit, rage, poison, death, it's too much. In particular, I can't seem to get the Herald's angry voice out of my mind. Not to mention whatever Miss Shu was implying about him. It's okay, Da Vinci. It's been a tough time for all of us. We shouldn't dwell on it by ourselves, but work it out together. Excellent suggestion. Many minds make answers easy to find, as my mum would say. I'll just tidy things up and be along shortly. Green says carrots are actually bad for bunnies. It's like candy. So not fundamentally bad, just bad in excess. Got it. All right. Excuse me. I'm trying to talk to Malhan. Good grief. Come on. Okay, there. Bugs. Hey, Malhan, how are you? Is something on your mind? There's a lot going on. Yeah, I know I'm a chosen and all, but you gotta get used to it. I hope I can still be useful to you, though. Malhan, you've been chosen by the only one, and we all believe in you. We know you'll do your best, and that's more than enough for us. Thanks, Ghost. Can't shake what happened in Nunnuit. It's stuck in my head. Maybe if I'd been more careful about using my power, Kybit would still be alive. Don't blame yourself. When I was in Kybit's mind, reminding him of you was the thing that reached him and changed his heart. Even though he had been selfish, he still loved you and saw you as his family. You and how he cared for you was what truly saved Nunnuit. Thanks, Ghost. It does make me feel better, even though it kind of hurts, too. I know, and we're here for you if you need anything. Never forget that. All right. Malhan, you all right? You look a little bit down. Well, I was thinking, and, you're really bad about how stuff happened in Nunnuit, you know? That wasn't your fault. You're not to blame for the rebellion. I know, but I still feel really bad, all right? Right, I'm sorry. Can I help at all? I'm thinking I'd like to go back to Spiral Tower for a little bit. See Ari asked, make sure he's doing okay. Can we do that? We should be able to. I'll do my best to make sure we get there soon. Thanks. Ooh, I feel a lot better now. I'm gonna go think about what I want to do on our trip. You know, Ghost is starting to actually talk like a like an expedition leader. It's okay. I'm gonna stay up longer. I always stay up late. Yeah, actual yawn. Okay, so there's gonna be a house over here, I'm sure. Memory altar. Okay, so there's like more memories over here. Expedition? Expedition Guild. For those who come after. Is that an Expedition 33 reference? I've not played. I'm guessing it's a long game. Are you done with your moment? Nope. Yes, it's long. Same with Baldur's Gate 3. Like, I don't know if I'm ever going to do even play Baldur's Gate 3 on my own, just because it's so long. And also, after the trailer that Larian dropped at the Game Awards, I'm not really inclined to do another Larian game. Anyway. Alright. So. Let's see. We'll do the relationships next episode. For now, let's just do talking about getting some rest. Is everyone comfortable? Do you have everything you need for a good rest? Jeez, Vin, this is the same thing we've been doing every night across the heckin' desert. You don't gotta be all hosty just because we're near your tree. I mean, yeah, we've been sleeping outdoors and stuff for a while, but, like, this feels kind of different. Kind of home-ish. That truly gladdens me to hear, young Malhan. It's certainly no luxuriant Spiral Tower quarters, but I must say it's hard to beat the night view. Only night view I want to see for the next 8 hours is the inside of my eyelids. So better hurry up and beat me to sleep before my snoring starts. Oh, spirits, why didn't I buy earplugs in the bazaar when I had the chance? All right. Let's see what our the next leg of our trip is. Noelis, you're back. How are things in Nunnuit? Some turmoil remains as the stellar system selects a new first sun, but peace is holding for the moment. There is much yet to do there, but I fear I and thou must hurry along to our next destination, Eunomania, home of the Felicants. What? Are you heckin' kidding me? I mean, why there? That place is dangerous, especially for me. And poor Malhin just got a heckin' knife thrown at him by one of those Felicant jerks. Chosen come from all kin of Etere, young Von Trum, Felicanth included. And the attack, while regrettable, was from an individual, not an entire people. They're terribly sorry to interrupt, Herald, sir, but isn't Eunomonia a terribly dangerous place? Thou wilt be under my protection. Even though the Felicanth people do not follow the faith of the Only One, they recognize my authority. Shirk not from danger. It is thy honor and thy burden. The remaining 2 champions must be found and the former subdued. Fear has no place among us. I'm not scared. Okay, maybe of that warrior lady, but only a little. No worries, kid. I got your back. Yeah, we're in too. Does that include shoes people? No, there is not a champion from the pigeon people. I don't even know what they're called. Shoe kind of seems like a sort of singular thing, kind of like the herald. Excellent. Make ready, champions. We shall leave for Eunomonia promptly, seeking the next number to add to our ranks, and the next fallen one to subdue. Alright. Set thy mind affairs in order. Another difficult journey lies ahead. Eunomonia. Well, that should prove interesting. What do you think it's like there? Like all smelly and sticky? Ew. Didn't think things could get rougher than Nunnuit. Wrong again. Don't know why they need a Felicant champion. They don't even like the only one. Alright. So. Gonna have to wait a bit to visit Felicant. But for now, I'm gonna save the game. Alright. I will leave on this screen. Time to wrap up tonight's stream. Because we've been going for 3 hours and 42 minutes, and I started an hour late. It is almost midnight. So, let's talk schedule. Sunday, Shifty and I will be playing more Total War Warhammer 3. Shifty has to deal with Khorne and also the biggest empire in the game, the biggest, strongest empire in the game, a Norscan faction. Meanwhile, I am about to embark on a, shall we say, regime change. Trying to free the lands of Cathay from the influence of Tzeentch, the Chaos God of Change. Not a nice guy. And then Friday, 1 week from now, and that'll be at 3:30 p.m. Mountain Time. And then Friday, 1 week from now, at 7-ish p.m. Mountain Time, will be the next fest. So I'll be selecting some demos and checking them out across Friday, maybe Saturday as well, depending on how many games I find. And then we will return to the Lonesome Guild the week after that. So, that is enough for now. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!